Hi everyone.
Hello.
Can you hear? Well, might not be able to hear Min's cause it's on a different setting, but I'll put the mic in between us. Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, now I can hear. Okay, wait, not don't put your mouth to the mic, cause like it will actually cause like a lot of like
sorry.
like shit.
Okay.
Yeah. You killed everyone's ears.
Michi wants me.
Yeah, I've been waiting since yesterday.
Sorry, Michi wants me to watch this charge blade
Yeah.
stuff.
So
Why
gonna
don't
have to.
Why don't you pause your music?
Yeah, I was gonna do it, but you don't have to tell me that.
No, I'm telling you that.
No, you don't have to tell me that. Okay.
Kissy.
All right. It was really rushed. I hope the audio is doing okay. If it's very loud, maybe our screaming might be louder. Who knows?
Okay. I forgot how to play charge blade already.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. When are we gonna play this again?
We can play on Wednesday. Unless I. Ooh. Yo.
I don't know what armor this is. Also, the
Yo,
mic
yo.
stand is like blocking me, but like, what the?
Is it not Ragnar Kadaki?
Whoa, that sound. Ooh. Wait, that sounded so sick, though.
Is that not Ragnar Kadaki?
No.
It-
No, Ragnar Kadaki didn't.
Oh.
Whoa, they're different symbols.
Wait. Oh.
The sound of this weapon is so.
Okay, I'm playing it again.
Wait, the range of the charge blade is so
It's
much
longer,
longer.
yeah,
It's like fucking longer and longsword.
Oh my god.
Whoa! Boom, 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 boom. Whoa, there's a follow up. Oh shit!
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yes, you got a shield. Alright.
Ooh.
Uh-huh, you're charging the sword. Even the sword feels longer. What the heck?
They got the samurai FF14 buff.
Oh, this is the... Oh!
What the? What?
That was the focus attack thing.
But could it always spin?
There's the SAD. Alright.
Okay.
Like, yeah, it could always spin.
Oh.
But I mean, that's a different move based on like the focus like thing.
I see.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I mean, the other one's hammer, which you have no idea about. What is this funky ass clothes, man? These are very different looking armors from what we had in the previous like videos. Uh-huh. This poor guy just keeps getting... That's the first time we've been seeing the grappling stuff. Huh. Yeah, alright, this standard hammer stuff. Was that heavy? Super armor there? What? Hello? Ooh. Well, that looks very standard though. Nothing too flamboyant. Kind of like what happened with Longsword. Like, didn't seem that much different. Okay. Turning off the browser. Alright, yes. I forgot I had my thumbnail up here. Yes, art stream, the flattening. I don't like the... I'm probably gonna change the title of this instead of just doing flats for like Misha. I'm not gonna call it the flattening. Because she's anything but flat. Tell you what. Tell you that at least. Damn. Alright, and at the same time I gotta like chow down on some apples. So just give me a second first. I need to eat. In the meantime, you can look at this. So any of you who have been following like Monster Hunter, so I'm gonna talk while I'm chewing, if not it's just gonna be chewing sounds, and I don't think you guys are here for that. If anything, if you're here for Monster Hunter talk. Did I introduce myself? I just said hey guys, and Min said Michi, but hi guys, I'm Michi Odai. That's pretty much it. If you want to find me, you can follow me here, Michi Odai 31 on YouTube, Michi Odai 31 on Twitter too. So if you've been following Monster Hunter, they've been releasing a bunch of videos showing off all the weapons. Like one weapon per day. Give me a sec. I mean, okay, if I'm gonna just eat apples, then I'm gonna just play the videos, I guess. Let's see here. Where's my browser again? There it is. No, I'm not gonna have any audio for this. Or should I? I don't know. Okay, I have audio for this. Chotto. Start from top again. Actually, I didn't. No, I watched some of it, you guys. I watched some of it after I watched the Alien Romulus trailer. I don't think we watched this. Wait. Yeah, I watched. No. Yeah, I didn't watch Gunlands with you guys. Have I? I'm not sure. But I don't mind watching this again. Love Gunlands. Man, you see a long reach, but at this point, Charge Blade is like, what the hell is that range, man? I hope there's no double audio now that I think about it. Yeah, I can lower down the volume outside. I mean, I'm just gonna go through the videos and I'll talk about it later after I finish my apples. Damn apples. I have 2 more. What?
Someone was like some random was like, oh, what made you stop watching us? Like, the final scene of episode 4.
Alright.
And then they're like, oh, fair enough. I'm curious though, how are they going to continue with, like, maybe they're going to get closer to comics with the next season. Now I'm like, this is the
final season. Is this the final one? Bro. Ow.
Well, I mean,
Sorry, break it here, bro.
oh, I think it meant
I hope it isn't just like constant reposting of my video, like their videos on YouTube. I hope it doesn't get like banned or some shit. All I have is like mouse sounds. I would talk, but I'm gonna eat. There's no other time for me to eat. Is that a fucking like? Oh my god. They're continuing this shit. They're continuing this 2 live action like fucking lions. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, it was really rushed. We were watching Umbrella Academy and like the last episode we watched was a it's kind of a shit show. Well, I think it was okay if, you know, like we could have watched more of it, but the thing is that yeah, Min's helped to dodge the bullet where it's like, oh, because it's very weird. Like the last episode we watched was like 4 out of 6, and there was like all these questions still going on. Like there was no answers. Even in fact, the episode that we just finished, episode 4, had 0 answers given to us. There was not really, like, there was a thing about Ben, but that I felt that gave out more questions than answers. So like, I don't understand that one at all. Okay. Yeah, so it just came out from there, and I had to like shower, and I stayed at work for like a little bit. A little bit is like 30 minutes and stuff, I guess. Got home as fast as I could and tried to come up fast enough. And so yeah, but I really needed to like, I really wanted to cut apples because like yesterday we also rushed and like couldn't like Min said raid, so I couldn't like cut apples. If not, she wouldn't eat it. Yeah, and she cleared I keep saying P, but it's no, it's M3S. Yep, she beat the heavyweight boxer, who's actually a crude lightweight, I guess. That's lightweight? I know, right? That's lightweight. Okay, so I do hope the audio is doing alright. Let me check. Okay. BTube Studio running okay. Running well. Alright. Can go. Ate my apples. Watch the mod hunt. Alright. So I don't want to talk about fucking that shit. Like it's just, I think it feels like lately we just won. Like can we just, yeah, we're just getting cucked. Like, can we just have like media that's like just written well, that kind of thing? Like, I mean, the previous ones like from Umbrella Academy were written well, so it's just like maybe this time, just this season, is just like they really wanted to wrap things up, which was, I was like, you could have just left it. You could have just left it there. I wouldn't really care, honestly. Like, if you left it off at the previous season, I wouldn't have cared. Everyone went their separate ways, sure. There's still some questions to be asked. I don't care, because it looks like you're not answering any questions this time either. So you're not doing anyone any favors. Why does this season even exist? Besides, to egg us on and like try to promise us something, and like all you have is like maybe fan service. Like, the thing is that when we're like, the dialogue and stuff was still good. The plot is a part that really suffered. So that part really sucks. The character stuff was alright. I don't know about Ben. I guess there was a lot more there than the previous one. Yeah.
I think it sucked that I wanted to see like Sparrow Ben, you know, he like learn it, and he just never did.
Sparrow Ben learn and shit. Yeah, he didn't. He just turned into a, spoilers, but like a huge ugly monster. Figuratively. No, literally. I don't know. We all could wish it like maybe at least it was figurative, but it's not. It's not. So I guess that's the end of Umbrella Academy for us. If there's anything else to watch, if anyone can give any recommends, but just as a warning, we do not like dark. If there are stupid ass like fucking sex scenes in these shows, I don't want it. I don't like. Does anyone enjoy the sex scenes in like shows and stuff? And like maybe it's like we just been seeing the American ones as well, where they don't say anything and they all of a sudden they just start and starts taking off his shirt. Like, oh god, they start taking off their shirts. Oh god, oh jeez, cover it up. Holy crap, I don't want to see that. Not theater. I'm here to for the plot, not your plots. Yeah, so that's one of the taboos that we have, or at least maybe me. I don't know. Do you have a you agree with that? No sex in like the TV explicitly shown.
I've never seen a sex scene.
You've never seen a sex scene that was done well? Yeah. I don't think I've either. Like, the only one that I can maybe think of that honestly I have never seen before, but I have maybe seen before as a kid because my parents didn't really pay much attention to what we're watching back then, I guess. Was the Titanic, and I mean that was shown on like live television as well, which is like crazy. Back then they didn't really have these restrictions. In fact, they were showing aliens and stuff, and you know, I don't think they censored that stuff very either. Yeah, it's really nuts. The only one I can think of is the Titanic, and it isn't even a explicitly shown sex scene. All I remember is the huffing and puffing, and then the steamy window, and then the hand and stuff. And like to me, it's like the sound is enough for me. I don't need to see the stuff. Like that itself, like maybe it's arousing. All right, but that's the thing though. Like, you know, when I went into the Titanic, I mean, not like I was watching it as a kid, like voluntarily, but you know, in the Titanic, you know, like one of the tags there is romance. There's tragedy and romance. So like I would imagine like if you watch it voluntarily, you're prepared for it. But I mean, this one might have romance too in the tag, but no, I don't really see though that as a romance. I don't see that as romance. Rather, it's more like, you know how like magnets like attract each other? Is that sexy to you? No, I don't think so. Like when you see the blue and red poles like hit each other really hard, I don't know if you get turned on by that. If you do, please see the doctor. Please get your priorities straight. But I don't find that like arousing in it, or entertaining at the very least. If you want to show, if you want to see like entertaining arousal, then please watch my video of me drawing myself in a bunny suit. Okay, but my stream for that is not, I mean, me blabbering on and stuff about shit like that. It's not like arousing or anything. And you know what? You know, please don't be aroused during my streams. God, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take that back. Please don't be aroused by that. I'm trying to create a place that is so unarousable. Please do not. We are not that kind of channel. I will provide the stuff. I will provide the yummylicious art. But you keep whatever stuff to yourself. You keep whatever squid ink and shit to yourself. I don't want to see none of that. You can spew your squid juices somewhere else, baby. Not for me. I don't know any other like in games also, like spoilers, but spoilers for FF16, but like it's not really explicitly no, wait, no, that there are multiple times where it is kind of shown post or pre or even during. Yeah, it's like Game of Thrones level a little bit. Even Game of Thrones, I'm like, I mean, not like I've seen any. I think like I've seen hanky wankies like scene in like Game of Thrones before in the last season, because that's all I've watched of Game of Thrones. I mean, that and the... No, I've only watched the last season. No, I don't know. Yeah, I've never followed Game of Thrones before. It's only I was watching it a little bit. I was just like, oh, this is kind of interesting. I went into the last season. And I was just like, oh wow, this is I was here for this. I guess I was here for this. It's terrible. I'm sorry for the people who has been following for like much longer. I was just here for like that little bit. That's it. Yeah, the Game of Thrones ones that I've seen is just like, you know, it's not really... I don't find anything about that. Like, I don't know. The only instances of media which I would give a go at like looking at something arousing is the P word. When I know it's a tag and I know what I'm getting into, I'm like, okay, I'm here for this. You know, it's kind of the difference where it's like, you know, yeah, going about usual day in the morning and stuff, and then all of a sudden you get flashed, and like maybe it's a sexy flasher, maybe the flash is really sexy or something, but like, are you prepared for it? Are you aroused by it? You're more like, oh, what the hell? I'm trying to get to work. I'm not trying to get a boner or something like that. Get out of here. Just like, there's a time and place for it. I don't think that in the movie theater or the screen or like sitting next to your loved one while that is going on like really does anything. I don't think so. No. No, I don't know. I don't know. Am I an unromantic person? Min says no. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's some part of my line art here that's not fully done yet. Like, I mean, you can tell the bells, but I was thinking right now, at the very least, I can do like very simple flats. I can do very simple flats first, and then at least that's a little bit more interesting for you guys, right? Okay, let me just hee ha hee ho ho. I don't have very good photos of myself. You know what? No, I need no, not myself. I mean Misha. I almost said Michi. I'm like, no, Misha. I need to go to my screenshots. Give me a second. Where? Oh, there it is. You look at stuff. Give me a second. I'll pull up a reference. Pretty sure I have something. I'm pretty sure there's something that looks okay. That looks good. Here's Misha. Here's Maya. Okay, alright. Okay. Now I can start coloring. So, yeah, following up from that, like the main point of that is just my big disclaimer saying that like, if anyone was to recommend any shows, at the very least, I don't want to be bothered by that taboo like sex scenes in my show. I don't want that. I don't want sex scenes in my show. I don't think they've ever done anyone good. Unless, you know, maybe I'm prepared for it. I'm like, you know, I think that was one. Okay, no, I'm not gonna go into that. In fact, I forget the name of the film already. Let me see. Hold on. Let me try to get the right color. I'm not color picking this. I'm gonna use my eyes. I'm gonna color in the clothes first, because if I start coloring the skin without the clothes, then like Twitch might raise an eyebrow. I don't want them raising any eyebrows. Okay, refer to other layer. Go. Let's color all these in first. And that's about it. Yep. You know what? Maybe I can just mask this thing off. Okay, that doesn't exactly work. I need to erase this off. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I mean, besides that, you know, one of the things that we're watching now is just Kunk on Earth, and like, you know, this is good, fun, happy time. Besides that, if there's anything else to watch, we did want to continue. No, not even continue. We didn't even start. There's Kaiju number 8. Is that right? Is that the title? Kaiju. It's not 58 or something, right? Not 98 or something, right? It's just 8. Kaiju number 8. That's one show that I want to watch. Hopefully it isn't bad or it becomes anything like, you know, terrible, leaves a sour taste in the mouth. What kind of like... It's kind of bad right now. What kind of starving for like a piece of media that like really like we can really like? Just us, I mean. Okay. I think should be alright. Mince wanted me to watch The Boys as well. But if we're watching it, it's more like not us watching it, but rather like I'm watching it and like she's listening to it, because The Boys is some violence that like she is privy to, and like she does not want any of that. She does not want to look at any of that, or she will just... It sounds bad, and I believe her. Yeah, gore and stuff. I don't know. I think gore is another thing that's... It's not a taboo for me. Because I've kind of been... I'm really used to like... Okay, I'm used to cartoon gore and stuff. Cartoon in the sense where in like I consider Gears of War cartoon gore. It's not realistic. It's semi-realistic, but a lot of times, you know, you just throw a grenade at a guy that does, he blows them to pieces. I mean, that's and then you got the flash meatbag sounds, that kind of thing. It's like, yeah, it is realistic, but it's a portrayal of the realism. But then technology has gone far enough that like in films and media, the gore is really good, and sometimes I'm not really on for that. I think like maybe it just really is a time and place. Once again, it's a time and place, because like, you know, when I watch like Godzilla, he tears the head off a serpent and drinks his green blue blood, that kind of thing. It's green, it's not red, and it's not human. Like, I do get irked. I mean, when I was watching Alien Covenant, I got really irked by the gore in that movie as well. So maybe it's not a time and place kind of thing. Am I just like maybe not that used to it? I don't end up puking in it, but it's just I feel really disgusted. I don't ever feel like my bowels really like gave a little jingle jangle when it happened. The only time that happens is when I ate too much like fried chicken. Yeah, so though one thing I can say is that like I guess a lot of the times in like adult media now, it's that gore is taken as a comedic kind of thing, whereas like back then, I don't know, I was watching it and I was like, gore is like, when I'm prepared for it, I know it's like an action movie or stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, that makes it make sense that, like, you know, you're having this realistic portrayal of gore and stuff. But like, if it's the comedy, if it's for hee hee ha ha, look at the guy's arms flail and go about, that kind of thing, I'm like, yeah, all right. Yeah, like, I wouldn't say Doom, as much as gore and violence it is that kind of thing, I wouldn't say it's like comedic. It's like, oh my god, look at that, wow, wee, it's fun. But I wouldn't say I was like expecting like, oh, would an audience like point and laugh at this and like, oh my god, this guy's eyes, they got burnt out or some shit. Like, no, in fact, I don't know why they keep going for the eyes. Even Mince is just like, she can't like watch so many things because of the eye things. Like, the Kingsman is ruined because of like, the Kingsman is ruined for her because of that. I'm just like, that sucks. It really sucks. Like, it's a her thing, but at the same time, I'm just like, yeah. Like, it's kind of weird that it just keeps happening. Like, it's not you, Mince. It's just like everyone is going for the eyes. It's because they're just doing that like squirmy thing. It's like they want the audience to go and yeah, they want the audience to go and cringe and stuff, and they're like haha hee hee, that kind of thing. So I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. Huh. Am I out of it? Who knows? But I talk about things that I'm into though. So Monster Hunter, I know I've been talking for a bit, like 30 minutes, and like I didn't talk about Monster Hunter yet. Monster Hunter new videos of each weapon and stuff. I hope everyone's excited with what they've shown. There are a few that like I've seen that is not that impressive, but it's okay. This is gonna sound like a jab. I'm so sorry about this, but like I think all of them aren't as bad as the Summoner trailer for like Dawn Trail. Oh shit! I'm sorry, Kay. Hi, Kay. I just hello. It's Misha. It's Misha. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for like ragging on like Summoner, but like yeah, I was like, when I was watching the videos for the Monster Hunter weapons, I just felt like they weren't as bad as like, you know, when the Dawn Trail Summoner like part dropped, and it's just like, oh, all right, okay, maybe we better be better in game and stuff, and like it wasn't that really great. I don't know. Yeah, so like the only lackluster ones I can really point out from Monster Hunter is like Longsword and Hammer so far. There's probably a lot more to them, or maybe it's just that they're way too perfect as it is. The thing is that they do have different movesets. Not entire like different movesets, that kind of thing. It's not like Astro, like every single like expansion, that kind of thing, but Longsword got a little bit more like smaller flourishes. Hammer has a lot more Beyblade moves, I guess. Going crazy at it. But it doesn't really compare to stuff like, you know, Hunting Horns. Like, they have this utility just built in from Rise, that kind of thing. And like they have different moves and stuff. The Insect Glaive, I mean, honestly, Insect Glaive has some new moves that like she does quite some stuff. They have like that back pedal, like backflip, and then into a they fire off the Kinsect. I think that was really cool. Let me put on some pants on Misha. Let's grab, what is the color for this? I think it's something like this. A little less saturated. A little more yellow, a little more green. Something like that. Maybe it's a little bit more brownish actually. Yeah. I might have to be running M2S for my last static member. Oh, but watching the colors go on Misha. Oh, thanks for watching anyway, Kay. Gamba for M2S for your for your static member. It's the last day. Oh my goodness. Gamba guys, Gamba. Is it really? Okay, well, I mean, she's muted, so like she can't hear me, but she's watching. Oh, before reset, yeah. Book run, right? Yeah. It's I'm guessing it's a re-clear. Yeah. All the best, Kay. Okay, so oh, it's first clear. Oh, whoa, all right.
Because they only started doing this.
Oh, you guys only started rating this week. Oh, okay. I don't remember that. I don't remember that from my previous static. Yeah. Sorry, let me just get this one small bit. Is this supposed to be here? Alright. The mic is in my way. But I put it any higher. Okay, I think this should be fine. It's not really blocking my mouth, right? VTube? Right, camera? Alright. So yeah, there were those few lackluster ones, which is hammer and longsword, but overall I think they are pretty interesting. Honestly, it's kind of different because I realized that I never really looked forward, like there wasn't really any, like I don't think Rise even had these kind of like one-by-one videos of, or I might be misremembering, but it feels like they have like a lot more emphasis on the weapons this time. I guess they went in and like really sat down and thought like, okay, how can we make this weapon like feel more interesting, or like add more to this weapon or something like that. They've definitely done it for Rise with all the skills and stuff, but yeah, it's like they're incorporating to this falling from Rise, so it's like it's a huge collaboration between like all the previous Monster Hunter games and into Wilds. So Wilds is just coming up as like, you know, the new ultimate like Monster Hunter like baby that ever was ever birthed by Capcom. The ones that get me really interested to watch, like to play it, is definitely my baby Gunlands. My baby Gunlands. There's also Hunting Horn looks really cool. I'll leave that to Minz to play. If she decides to get back to Hunting Horn. It can be one of the secondary weapons, you know, if she wants it. Yeah, you can use two weapons, why not? It's not impossible. You can do it. I believe in you. Time to relearn the first one though. Do it? Oh no, wait, oh yeah, you did start with dual blades. I mean, it's not bad if you even start with like dual blades. You can have 3 weapons, why the hell not? You basically at this point you do have like 3 weapons like that you kind of mained, you know, across Monster Hunter. And like that's the thing, like if you the more Monster Hunter you play and like the more you jumping around and stuff, you can like add these to your arsenal. It's just like, okay, yeah, I kind of know how to play these kind of weapons, that kind of thing, right? Yeah, it's like that's how I like picked up long like light bow gun and heavy bow gun, even though I never really touched them. Like, and then in Rise I was like, okay, I'll just try this out, and like, whoa, okay, all right, cool. Heavy bow gun is still kind of like really difficult for me. That's a me thing. It's not a problem with the weapon. Just something that's like really difficult to get used to. It's kind of like my first time using Greatsword in World or Rise, and I just like got destroyed so hard. I wanted to shoulder tackle everything and it just died so fast. Especially cause in Rise, I think like when you shoulder tackle, you could get stunned, but for some reason in World, it doesn't seem like you are able to. So that's an interesting kind of like bit. Let me erase this part of the hair. Okay, mask this part out. Is there anything else? Insect glaive looks fun as always, but I feel like the thing is that I feel like I've had a lot of insect glaive already in MH4, like when it was first introduced. I played that so much that I think I could just like, you know, I'm good to not really try it out. I could pick it up again. I wouldn't mind looking at what it has. It is really interesting. Like, I don't know if they really had it back then in World, but it's like the move of like just being able to just put the Kinsect on your blade and then just whack the monster part and then you have it. Because before that I was just like, you know, I was aiming it and shooting the Kinsect out, and then it's just like, oh, it must be a fast Kinsect. So it's like, so that's the thing, it's like back then when I was playing Insect Glaive, the only Kinsect I would ever use is the fastest Kinsect, because they always wanted to get your juices as fast as possible, and because the monster is thrashing about so much, you want it to be like, you want it to basically be the same as like, you know, the same speed that the bullet would go. The moment you shoot it out, it should hit immediately, that kind of thing. We're not talking about pulse rifles here with like the bullet goes at like really slow speeds compared to like a proper bullet. Yeah, so that is a cool upgrade to Insect Glaive, if I might say so. I might be wrong, but you know, I've never really played around with Insect Glaive that much to warrant the, and like try to use the dragon dive that they have. Like, I need to try to use that. That looks fun. They're like zooming through the air, puff, and after you just like, in the end you just go like for straight downward like spike, and I'm like, woo! That looks fun. And now it's like, it's beyond a straight downward spike. You can pole dance now. Besides that, there is the... Now I'm forgetting. I'm gonna look at it. Greatsword. Greatsword is really good. I mean, just Greatsword never misses, which is ironic, because Greatsword always misses. But in terms of like how big their attacks feel and how satisfying it feels to play a Greatsword, it looks like it's still on that track. Heavy bowgun is, I think, the biggest change. It has the biggest change so far. It has rapid fire. That's interesting. I don't know, like, do they have light bowguns anymore at this point? I'm really interested to see what does light bowgun even have at this point. Heavy bowgun has this, I think they've like amped up the I don't know what you call it, but the special bullets, the special ammo for heavy bowguns, they amped it up. It's different this time. Yeah. It didn't seem, it seemed like it was the same bowgun being used, and like it's the same bowgun being used and like the same special ammo. Like, no, they're two different special ammo. So like maybe it's one of those things where you can equip it on, rather than like a customized bowgun sort of thing, rather than like it being set to a specific bowgun, which is something I really want. I would love that shit, because like before that, I mean, okay, yeah, before that, it's like Wyvern Heart is something that I like, even though it's something that's not really optimal. I want it, and that made it such that like I only have very few select guns to go with, because a lot of guns in 100 World had Wyvern Snipe. At least in base world, a lot of heavy bow guns had Wyvern Snipe, and I think Wyvern Snipe is supposedly the better one. It is the better one. Ultimately, it is the better one. So yeah, I think this lets us have a little bit more flavor, because I think it has a lot more impact than say, like I was gonna mention that Gunlance does have its shelling differences, but I think that it's kind of questionable whether like which one has a lot more of an impact in the difference it makes, like Wyvern Snipe and Wyvern Heart versus something like wide shelling and long shelling, for example. I think there's a lot more difference of the Gunlance aspect, but at the same time it's somewhat negligible. For heavy bowgun, at the same time I feel that the reason that like no one uses Wyvern Heart is because Wyvern Snipe just does more damage in one shot, and you can just shoot it out and like forget about it, and then continue using your other bullets, which are probably gonna do a lot more damage than Wyvern Heart overall. So there's that. Sorry, let me just get out my other references just to see this. What is an unglam photo? Yeah, so I'm not sure about that. It remains to be seen. But yeah, heavy bowgun has a lot of utility to it now, like more than it kind of has, I guess. Did it have utility? I think it was just shoot, shoot, bang, bang. That's it. But I mean, there's a lot more different ways to shoot, shoot, bang, bang in this one, it seems. So I'm really excited for that. I've not really ever used oh, this is what that was. Oh, why was I taking that out then, huh? Yeah, so I never really picked up heavy bowgun before. Like, seriously? In a way, it's very difficult for me to use it. But I might try to. I mean, I always give it a chance because I like the big guns and like going big booms and stuff. I mean, I play Gunlance. It's like it's very different from heavy bowgun, but I do like the big booms from heavy bowgun as well. So that's what I like. I did use heavy bowgun for a bit in Monster Hunter Rise, when heavy bowgun did have a lot more maneuverability, I think. And the Magnamello heavy bowgun was absolutely banger. That was really cool. It was a really easy, like, kind of cracked weapon, honestly, to use. I think I did run that before. I have run that before, I think. Oh, hold on. It's coloring on the wrong friggin' layer. I knew it. Good thing that I checked. Nope. Okay, time to do that again. Damn it. Okay. Hold on, camera? Alright. What other weapons were there? I think I mentioned everything. At least everything that was shown so far. There's stuff that hasn't been shown yet, like light bowgun, bow, sword and shield, my baby as well. Dual sword's not shown as well. Is it just 4? I'm not forgetting anything, am I? Switch X, Switch X, Switch X. Switch X is not shown as well. Switch X is another one that everyone is undoubtedly excited for as well. Much like Charge Blade. I hope everyone's really happy with Charge Blade here. It looks really fun. I'm absolutely amazed. I think the first thing I was amazed at with like the Charge Blade video was how long the freaking reach of the Charge Blade was. That's crazy. Like, not even just the X mode, but like the sword mode as well. I mean, the thing about it being even longer is that sometimes it makes it a lot more difficult to land SAEDs if the point of impact is so far. It has been quite of an issue for Charge Blade, but you know, when I say Great Sword misses, I feel like Charge Blade misses a lot more. Okay, no, Great Sword does miss a lot more, but Charge Blade does like miss the SAEDs a lot more. I think that happens a lot more. Okay. And I like that they did have the two, like, they just have the 3 symbols up there now, just to show you a lot more clearly like what is charged and what's not. The thing that I'm not really sure about is the was it the focus strike? The focus strike being the chainsaw sort of thing for the Charge Blade, the buzzsaw like move, you know, the one that you used to like just keep fell cleaving, the fell cleave move for like Charge Blade, you know. Like that's, we've only seen that so far in the focus strike, but I don't know if outside of focus strike will we have that or not. I'm not sure. I imagine there should be. Like that was there in World as well, so I think it shouldn't be taken out. I don't think so. That'll be really huge. But even then, it's kind of funny because like it really feels like FF14 is an expansion in some sense. Like they add like a follow-up attack to the Charge Blades, like M discharge, you know, the AD, the M discharge. It's much like Dawn Trail's follow-up attacks as well. Like Dawn Trail had like, oh, here's a follow-up attack for this Gunbreaker attack, and you just like press the same button twice. It counts. So it's just an OGSD follow-up, that kind of thing, or GSD follow-up. Yeah, so that's interesting that they have that. What other leather stuff? Ah, yeah, there's the choker. All of this. All of this. I think all of this. Actually, all of this. Yeah. Even this, and all these. Whoa, there's a breakaway there. Oopsie. A breakaway, I mean. I'm just kind of surprised that Longsword Decon didn't have that much. Or I need to examine it a lot more. I need to like really look at it and see what kind of moves like makes that much of a difference for it. They're definitely not showing everything in the trailer. Like we didn't see the, you know, the counter from Rise. I don't think we've seen that. We've seen the Fade Slash, but we didn't see the EI counter. Oh, I forgot. I'm so sorry. I forgot about Lance. They haven't showed Lance yet. Yeah, they haven't showed Lance yet. Sorry. I'm sorry to Lance users. You guys are very strong for sticking to that weapon. Yo. Oh. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Oh, you're going in. Let me get this part. Oh. None at all? Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess. Huh. Mint is looking for a P4S party. A fresh P4S party. Can someone make a party for her? Someone who has cleared it. Make it for her. She needs to get a practice in. Yeah. Hi. Actually, for Lance, honestly, I want to see Lance get so much because I feel like they need a lot. I mean, okay. I'm not saying that as an offensive kind of thing, like, oh, Lance didn't have anything, because like the Lance users are gonna come after me and be like, yeah, we had things, it's just that you're too noob to know that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm too noob. I have played Lance before in like 3rd, but I think that was like really kind of like boring for me, so I just stopped there. Okay, technically this part is not. It ain't. Technically they aren't actually. No, yeah, these are different. I should erase these. Yeah, Lance, I think the. Okay, Lance does have a lot. I am interested to see a lot more for it. It seems like a very straightforward weapon, and I feel like even Gunlance seems to have taken some moves from Lance, in fact. Like, Gunlance has some moves that's like sweeping the whole Lance around, swishing and swashing. Like, Gunlance didn't really have that many moves, like melee moves. We never really had all that. But it's like a combination now of like the melee moves from Lance plus the Gunlance like barraging now. Gunlance looks like it plays like Gunbreaker, basically. It really is like that. It's crazy. I'm really excited for that. Holy shit. Yeah, so Lance, I have no idea. The one I'm really excited for now is Swan and Shield. I don't know what they'll have. I don't know what they'll have for dual swords. In fact, like, I talk about like Lance being like kind of like boring, like doesn't really have that much of a skill moveset, that kind of thing. But like, I feel like dual swords doesn't have much of a moveset. In fact, I think Rise did it better, where it did have more of a moveset in Rise than in World, but so if we're doing away with the wire bug thing, then what is Dual Swords gonna do? I don't know what Dual Swords has. I feel like Dual Swords, what would be crazy is if they have a lot more aerial maneuverability for Dual Swords, a la Attack on Titan style kind of maneuverability. It's a bit much. I don't know how they'll come into it or how they'll actually work, but if they actually did that, then we would have more of a contender against, you know, just Insect Glaive, because Insect Glaive right now is the air combo kind of like the only one that can do air combos, you know. I want Dual Swords to do something like that. In Tokiden, the Kusarigama, like the Kusarigama had this kind of aerial maneuverability. It's not a dual sword per se, but it's more of like a fast weapon. It was a lot more like it was kind of like Insect Glaive. The Kusarigama from like Tokiden was like Insect Glaive, but yeah, it was like a short blade. So I was thinking like, why not? Could Dual Sword have something like that? You know, maybe that'll be cool, wouldn't it? Okay, this green is a bit too much. It's a bit too green. Like, it needs to be a different color. It's not the same. I think this is the right kind. If anything, a little less saturated. little bit, a little less saturated. Okay, I think that's it. Maybe a okay, maybe a slight bit more green. All right. Okay. Man, I have no idea what's going on here. I'm just like drawing random stuff. I'm just drawing shapes. Okay, there is this other leather. Nothing here? Okay. Now this leather. Alright, it's a little more to the yellowish side. Something like this. Hand leather. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so if you guys are following the Monster Hunter stuff, like, let me know if there's anything interesting that caught your eye about the new weapons and such. Have you thought about like which weapon you're gonna main first, or are you still looking on like and like waiting and seeing like, oh, will there be any others that will steal my Kokoro as the one that I want to main? They heard you? Wow. What the heck? Wow. Holy shit. Manifest. You're going in. Means it's going into M1 M4S.
No sweaty games yet, but
Oh, okay. Alright.
no, this is fresh and not like, so I'm ready. I said.
Oh, like this one that you have is not blind? Or no, you are not blind. Right, yeah. Okay, yeah. Mints will be noisy. Sure. Okay.
What?
Yeah, you have fun too, baby. Everyone wish Mints all the best. No, I mean not really all the best, just like, you know, just learn and stuff. It's not like she's planning to clear M4S today, unless I have no idea, but I hope she gets the learnings and stuff in. She will. You know, I just hope at the very least, you know, like there's good party members in her team to like, you know, at least have more progression and learning and stuff so that they can move on with their lives and learn a bit more stuff, mechanics. Progress, you know, progress is quite a significant bit. I hope she progresses quite a significant bit. Okay, so let's keep these gloves a lot more black. Well, I'm still waiting for a sword and shield before I can make a decision whether to go with the oh, I feel a stomachache coming on. Go with the gun lens or not. Okay, this doesn't make sense right now. I'm just gonna like leave it first because I still have to draw this line, the line up for this part of the hair first. Oh, wow. Wait, are you in a call with someone or?
Oh. I just want to hear.
Oh, okay. No, I was just wondering like if you were talking to me or someone else on Discord. Oh, she's fully turned me out now. Yeah, as much as I love Charge Blade, I want it to be like, you know, if it's a weapon that Min's likes, I want that to be a weapon that like she wants to continue with. I'm already really glad that like Min's picked up Charge Blade. You know, it's one of the more difficult weapons in like Monster Hunter, and she's like, you know what? Let me have a go at it. Let me try it out. I'm like, yeah, you do that. And next time she'll be coming in for a longsword. No, it's good. Probably not on her life, but like, come on. I mean, longsword is like I rag on it basically because it's like it is undoubtedly it is the basic weapon. It is a basic weapon, like but at the same time it's easier to pick up, but it's very difficult to master. That's what I've learned when I picked it up. And I was like, okay, what's all this fuss about? Then I tried it. I was like, yeah, this weapon is broken as shit. And I tried it a lot more, and it's just like, okay, it's broken, but it does take a lot of knowledge of the fight and stuff for you to really do what the people are like doing on like videos and stuff. So it is difficult. Maybe that's just to like, you know, say like that's how I prove myself. Like, you know, hey, don't call me a plebeian for playing a longsword. Yeah, I'm not saying that. Maybe I will just leave that as a one color. Huh. What else is there? There is the cloth, but I want to leave that to later because it's quite... It's a very white cloth, so I don't really want to paint it. Okay, well, there is this other part to it, yeah. Anyway, yeah, my feet... Sorry, like, my stomach is actually feeling a little, like... Antsy-wantsy? I don't know. Because I did have, like... a pretty spicy sambal today. The thing is that I ate bakso today. And I've never had sambal with soup stuff before. Like even with like mee soto and stuff, I've never had it with soup. Like sambal with soup before. But my Indonesian colleague was like, you know, it's normal. It's like to her, like it's something that she's had like every single day, that kind of thing. Like with every, like all the food in Indonesia, it's just like sambal here, sambal there, the kind of thing. Sambal in your drink. No, okay, I mean probably not. Hopefully not. Probably not. But yeah, I tried sambal in the soup and like it was alright. I think the funny thing is that I tasted the soup first without the sambal. I was like, okay, this tastes extremely nice. I put in the sambal. I don't know if it tasted really nice. I think there was a little bit more flavor there. Like added, not saying that the soup didn't have flavor, but it's just a bonus flavor. And that bonus flavor came with me choking on it. It's like my eyes are like tearing up and shit. I was just like, oh, ooh. The thing is that this is no ordinary sambal. I got it from like a place where they have like sambal spiciness ranging from 1 to 8. Thought there was a 10, but I think it's all up to 8. And I chose 5. I've tried 5 before. I think 5 is nice. The thing is that each of these spice levels, they do come with like the different flavors. Like one of them is a green chili one of them is there's fried shallots in it, that kind of thing. So it's like there's different flavor profiles to it. I think this is really good because it's gonna get me playing like, maybe I should try every spiciness. I shouldn't just keep going for 5. I should try going for like, no, I will go for 8 if it's a batsu. I don't know about that. Yeah, because if my stomach is already disagreeing with 5, I am not going through the next half of the workday with a stomach ache and like taking an MC. That's just embarrassing, and I don't want to trouble my company like that, you know. I don't... That's just a recipe for disaster, so I'm not gonna do that, at least for lunch. If I do it for dinner. I'm gonna die and you guys are gonna hear me on stream or something like that. What do you mean spiciness level on stream, huh? I don't know. Can I ask for it? I don't know if I can ask for one like tub of sauce each. I'm not sure if I can do that. I think that they do sell their chili sauces, their sambal sauces separately in like jars, like not the disposable jars, but like actual jars. So I don't know. I mean, maybe if I like it that much, I might just like buy all of these jars and then we'll just have like chili every single day until our intestines rot and die. Sorry, it's so disgusting, but I like chili as much as it kind of pains me sometimes. I like chili that tastes really great. The spicy kick to the food does add like the excitement and stuff. And as painful as it sometimes might be, like, you know, I still do like it. I won't like... I've had traumatic experiences with extremely spicy food before. That's why I won't go out of my way to like pick the ultimate spiciness every single time. I will usually pick something that's a little less. So it's like from 1 to 8, I'll pick 5. In fact, when I started it, I don't think I picked 5. I think I picked 4, like the halfway point. Then I'm like, okay, halfway point, see how it is. Usually halfway point is not that difficult. Is it time to draw the face? Nothing to it. She's pretty much clothed now. So if anything, there's the... I guess there are these jewels and stuff. I guess so. Maybe I can have the jewels be in this... Yeah, I think I can... Okay, not jewels, but like... There's a little bit of these differently colored leather straps here. I can draw them on this layer instead. Okay, so sambal talk hopefully done. My stomach ain't done with the sambal yet though. Pray for me, guys. Please pray for my stomach. So the other thing to talk about is like Arknights. I'm kind of back in Arknights. I know I was saying before then that like I did feel like it was such a... Like the previous time I talked about Arknights, it was like, oh, I feel so burnt out from Arknights. I don't know if I'll play it again, that kind of thing. So I stopped Arknights ever since Dawn Trail, and I came back for Shu's event. They are quote-unquote imported Chinese New Year event. This time, I say imported because it's imported into our international server. Whereas in China right now, which is the original server for Arknights, they're having their summertime fun right now. And supposedly, you know, this would be the summertime fun. You know, makes sense. Chinese New Year is not happening in June and July and August, you know. So... on the international side, we are having the New Year's. So I started the event for this. I think the event was actually really easy. The mechanics of the event were really easy, but like it's kind of confusing sometimes. I think the easy part of it is that like a lot of the enemies don't use ranged attacks, or they don't pose that much of a threat to range units. That's the thing. I think in Chongyu's event, the range units could still be in danger. So there was a little bit of quote-unquote difficulty there. It's not that much of a difficulty almost as well, honestly. I think Chongyu's one was okay. The last boss was kind of an ass, mainly because he couldn't be blocked, and like every time a boss is unblockable, it's hell. It's freaking hell. Like even like remembering Aya Fiala, like Aya alters like event and the unblockable boss, like god, I unblockable bosses are shit. They're just cowards. And then when they make blockable bosses, apparently they just try to run away, just like in, you know, Jessica Alta's event. So for this one, the boss was much simpler. They had a really tanky form, but they didn't really pose that much of a threat. It's not like tanky, but like, reflected damage, that kind of thing. They could have. They could have made a reclamation algorithm monster, but they didn't. So we survived. Thank goodness. Otherwise, I'd be so pissed. I'd be so pissed. Yeah, it's like the event has been easy to the point where I've actually never seen the poles hit red and like deployed like their drones or whatever thing. The Yi Arknights, real. So funny. The attack of the Yis. I will need to color in the brass. Yeah, I'm gonna call it brass. Brass. I'm not saying brass. I'm saying like the metal, the brass. God, there's no way to say that properly. without like being suggestive. Brass. Yep, there's no escaping it. I can't say it right. There's no proper pronunciation that can save me from this. I will just color this whole thing as brass. Should I do these as brass as well? I feel like I may as well. Honestly, I don't really want to worry too much about like, do I have any black color metals on this body? I don't think there is. So yeah, I'm just gonna make this the metal layer. In fact, I forgot these little dangly bits. I will have to draw them in later. What was I talking about? Arknights. I was already on the Arknights topic. Yeah, Arknights. The thing is that like I would say I had an easy time also because for the EX stuff I did look at guides for a bunch of the EX stages and like the challenge modes. I'm not gonna barter and say like, oh yeah, I only did it for 3 because like, you know, once you've done it, you just go at it anyway. But I'm just gonna say that like, you know, it's not like I'm gonna say I'm an elite person and just like, you know, you guys who did it without the guide, you guys can have it. You guys can then say like you guys are like the best because I'm just extremely burnt out for Arknights, and that's what I'm doing to like keep myself a little bit more level-headed. Yeah, cause some of them are like a little bit difficult. I think the first EX stage in the shoe event, the challenge mode, was kind of bullshit for me to think up of. But when I saw how Kyosin did it, I was like, ah yes, okay, or that makes sense, I guess. Yes, it does. It would. I was just kind of wondering, like, I know this is gonna sound really like me kind of bargaining and stuff, but like, yeah, I'm just gonna like, oh yeah, like it, yeah, like that makes sense. You know, I thought of that before, but like I just wanted to double check, which is, yeah, you gotta believe me, I was double checking, right? I was double checking for this. I was basically wondering like, okay, there's no way this has to be the, there's no way that this is a strat, right? Otherwise it's kind of like, you know, I want to use my other units, not like just brute force it like that. But like Kyosin was just like, yeah, just brute force it. I'm like, yeah, okay then, all right, Kyosin, I'll listen to you. Because there was no way, man. There was no way. There's probably some other way, but yeah, you know what, just call me a lazy dumbass. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it without a guide. Sue me. But what I'm doing without a guide right now is reclamation algorithm. So that's the part that's got me a lot more hooked on than the event itself. Back when reclamation algorithm came out, I hated its guts. I disliked it so much, but when Min said like it's probably something that, you know, it gets better as it goes on, I tried it a lot more, and then, like, it did get better as it went on. So I came to kind of like reclamation algorithm. I wouldn't say I entirely skipped off guides this time, because I did see someone going about Twitter. Someone was going about Twitter and saying that like, oh, here are some tips for you starting up reclamation algorithm. And like, it was really useful. I was glad I saw the guide, because otherwise I'd be pulling my hair out. Like, the guide, the only thing I kind of like follow of the guide is like maybe the first layer of defenses for the base in the early game, which is right now what I'm trying to gun towards. As well as sorry, what? Okay. as well as the fact that you need to stockpile a lot of the rice grains. You need to stockpile the grains for the first bit if you want to unlock the new area, which is, thank goodness for that. You know, I need to thank them on their Twitter post. I need to thank them on the Twitter post. Like, thank you so much for that sage advice, because like I would have known until I went all the way there, and like that would have wasted a lot of time. Like, granted that reclamation algorithm, the gameplay, and like much like IS and stuff, which I don't really play because it gives me even more stress, is the kind of gameplay that, you know, is just like, you know, screw around and find out. Screw around and find out. That's the gameplay essentially. And for me, that would take up so much time considering how much you need it to have. Maybe either way it wouldn't have mattered, it wouldn't have changed, who's to say, but I'm glad that I knew about it beforehand. To keep 50 grains of rice, like make sure you have 50 grains of rice before you can progress to the next stage. And I didn't look up a lot of guides, because right now I'm just doing it very freely. There's more guides out there that says like, oh, how to easily farm this event, rather than, sorry, a noisy car outside there, rather than actually playing the game. There's a lot more guides of like how to do it like fast and stuff, which is fair. It's fair. If I was really extremely burnt out, I would have used something like that as well, but I think I wouldn't like it as much either, because those guides of like quick, easy earning points and stuff, they require you to they require the player to just go in, do the tutorial, do a little bit of something, and then you come out and you do it all over again, and you just keep getting points and stuff. But when I played normally, I think it felt a lot better when I could get the points by myself with my own decisions. And it wasn't really all that much of a hassle at all. You know, I'm not on a second run or that kind of thing. I'm still on my first run. I'm just taking it slow. That's it. The event is not going anywhere. If the reclamation if the reclamation algorithm event was going away in like 2 weeks, then I would use something like this, because I can't be bothered. The thing is that sometimes time limited stuff makes me not want to play the game. It would burn me out, and I need to watch my own mental health. So that's the thing about that. Creating the demand with time limited stuff, it can adversely affect the player, at least in my case. It's just a very fine line of like game designing, you know? Good game design is very important. Don't skip on good game design, guys. And learn up on it. Know when they're kind of like being a bit scummy and stuff, and you might save yourself some mental stress. Not to say that Arknights is being scummy. In fact, this reclamation algorithm game mode is now permanent. And it being permanent makes it such that like I'm going in with no, like I can go in. I'm fine with it, and it has save states. Like the game has save states. That's like crazy to me. Like I didn't expect, like, oh my god, I thought you were gonna go with a high score kind of thing. You're gonna have 8 like save states. That's really generous of you, honestly. I need a good picture of Misha with eyes. Where? Oh, stuff. Okay. Let's see. Looking at my screenshots, I need to find a good lighting for Misha. I don't think I have a good lighting of Misha, honestly. I guess this is as close as it gets. It's a very downcast kind of like color, so like lighting. So I'm gonna have to make a little bit of my own guesses. I might color in her hair as well. I'll probably do that. Oh yeah, there's a thing on her head. You know, in fact, I keep forgetting to draw her earring. I keep forgetting her earring. I need to remember that. Now the ear feels a bit too low. Okay, no, actually, no, the ear placement is fine. The ear placement is fine. Maybe I should draw the other ear. I'm not sure. Because right now it feels like this hand is just like totally like erasing everything around here, which is kind of weird, honestly. Alright, let's take a shot at the eye. Drawing the eye. Let's take a shot at drawing the eye. Okay. So yeah, the reclamation algorithm stuff that I had to screw around and find out was like that's new from the previous reclamation algorithm was the stuff like upgrading the base. I feel like that wasn't there. There wasn't a limit to how, like, you could put only 8 rice grains, but I think you had that from the outset. I can't remember if you needed to upgrade it in the tech tree and stuff. The tech tree is very different now. From what I remember, there's a shop now, like right on the main screen. You don't have to go in and like find the person and pay them and like, you know, trade with them. That's different as well. The biggest difference is the stamina system, which is a like or dislike kind of thing. It's either or. It's not really, I haven't really come up to like, you know, a binary judgment on like, oh, whether it's guilty or not guilty, that kind of thing. I feel like the new system of what do you call it? The stamina is definitely questionable. But I feel like it's not entirely bad. It's definitely taken away the brokenness, but it's gotten rid of a lot of the flexibility of the previous stamina system. But by adding that restriction, it does force the player to rely on units besides just the only few that you have. And you know, also pacing yourself and like choosing different stuff to do every day. I think that is good. Like, that's good game design, you know, when you add restrictions, but they kind of, it's not like they just force you out of things. Instead, they get you to try out new things and unlock new things, try out new operators, pace yourself, like you know, trying out different what do you call that? Okay, maybe a build the yellowish eye white is okay. Yeah, I think it's good in a sense. You know, it's kind of like it's kind of like parenting, where you will not sparing the rod from the child. Wait, no, not sparing the child from the rod, not the other way around. No, the child's going to town on the rod. Oh no, what's good? No, I mean to say the other way around. I meant to say spare the child from the rod. I forgot what the saying is anymore. I'm dumb. I hope you enjoyed it. It's like entertaining and content from me, Michioda, and saying the stupid stuff. But yeah, I mean to say, not sparing the child from the rod. And that means that you can teach the kid that some things are bad, some things you should not do, or maybe even, to put it in a better way, do something else, like give things another chance. Like be more adventurous, maybe. It's not really the same thing as like sparing the child from raw kind of thing, but let me paint the inner mouth. I don't have swatches for these kind of things. I just wing him every time. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, honestly. In the end, I do just go with the same colors anyway, right? So maybe I should just have a swatch, like a bunch of swatches for all these kind of things. Yeah, so the stamina system now is different from the previous system. The previous system in RA is that you could beat an operator up to 2 or 3 to fill out like 2 or 3 stamina bars, and like so long as they have 1, they'll be used up for like 1 act. So if you include them into the squad, that's going to act. So the thing about that is that allowed us to use the same operator twice in a day, that kind of thing, or maybe forever, depending on how much energy you gave them. So the thing about that is that I mean, in a sense, it did make it friendlier to like newer players who didn't have like that many people like in their roster. So it's good for them, but the thing about it, yeah, what's more is that like, yeah, one operator can act for like multiple times in a day, which is like, it was good, it was fun. Right now they put a restriction, and it's such that like if you use the operator, like an operator can only act once in a day, and the stamina system is such that like you don't create one like energy and give to someone. You have to fill up a jar, and like each jar, like you just fill up these cartons of drinks, energy drinks basically, and you need 2 energy drinks to fill up, to like satiate like the energy, like to fuel the energy for 1 to 6 operators. And you need 3 cartons to fill up to fuel 7 to 12 operators. So the thing is that you could fill the squad up to, you know, 3 operators, but they still consume the same amount of energy drinks. So it's kind of them saying that, like, you know, you may as well just put in more people, or if you want more people, it's kind of like a little bit of a balance between, like, you know, how much energy drinks you have. Like, it's not like having 7 to 12, like another half of your squad, and it's just 1 additional energy drink. It's like, it makes it feel a little better. Yeah, I still have a lot to think about it, but I haven't really run into that big of a problem of it yet. It does make you think a lot more on like how to spread out your units better and choose who you want to choose. Like be very sure about who you want to pick before going into these kind of things. I guess is the thing. Might be misremembering some stuff. Oh, sorry, I'm suddenly feeling really tired now. I mean, we got a little bit more left. I'm gonna try to flat color everything, and afterwards we'll end the stream. So that will still take a little while. So don't worry about it. Let me see, where else? Let me just put all the metal layer. I'm just gonna color like this part of Misha's thing. Okay, let's color it gray. Bluish gray. Something like that. Okay. Why does it look kind of weird there? I'll have to sort that out. It's actually causing attention, isn't it? Huh. It is causing attention. Shit. Yeah. I'll fix it. I'll fix it in post. I'll fix it later. This was the jewels, right? Yes. So this will be a jewel layer and a cloth layer, I guess. All right. Which blue is this? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna not talk about the stamina thing anymore, cause like my brain's really fried thinking about it. But right now, it's even more interesting because back then in the first reclamation algorithm, I did not have Dorothy. Now I have Dorothy, and like I get what people said, you know, like she's extremely useful. Like she feels almost essential to have in reclamation algorithm. She's so useful. Like the visibility that she can do, all that kind of thing, is like, it's no one else can really do that, you know? It's really special. Like holy crap, she can do damage to people, like, and considering that she's a ranged character as well, it makes it such that, like, you know, she's kind of free from a lot of dangers. Oh, also my stomach is acting up. Oh boy. Okay. Blue. So I have Dorothy now. There's a few other operators that I didn't have last time that now I have that makes it easier. There is... Okay, last time there was... I didn't have Texas Alter. I used to have... At that time I already had Kirin, like Yato Alter, but I was using a skill 2. Now I'm using a skill 3 because I have that M3. Chongyue, was he? I think I had him last time. I'm pretty sure he was there. We didn't have Jessica last time. Now we have Jessica Alter. I don't have Shu, but I heard that Shu is good. I've used Arc before. I don't think I used Arc before, but now I am using Arc quite a bit because he's pretty good to use sometimes. Like, I'm so grateful that his deployment count is like a lot less than, like, you know, some 6-star snipers and stuff. At least by 2, you know. And he actually does do a good amount of damage. Okay, what else is there? Can do the hair. Whole bit hair. Whoa, okay, I just nailed the hair already. Huh. Wow. Okay. Was there anyone else that I've never... I think Swallow would be good. I don't have him. But it sounds like he would be good. Typhon is also someone who's good for RA. Is this gone already? Alright. I guess it is. Hmm. This one too. Okay, I will say that like right now in RA, what I'm doing is that I've took up one of the bounties to hire like slay one of the spiked shell beasts. And right now it's kind of stuck in a stage that's kind of shit. I always hate these kind of conflict stages. These are really shit stages. I might take a look at the stage again and see if I can do anything more that's different. But basically it had a sliver of health on the first time that I was playing it. And it hit 0 and I had Yato up in midair about to strike it and finish my mission, but I failed. Like the guy, like the time ran out and I couldn't do it. Wait, I just realized there's a time to it. Yeah, there's a... No, was there a time to it or did someone walk in? I can't remember. I think there was a time up. There was a time limit. It timed out. Which is absolutely bullshit. So I went in with a second team and this team wasn't that great. Basically I did equip. I knew what I was getting into. I went in with a bunch of people who could stun. I had Jessica Alter. You know, if I blast the shell beast with her cannon, it gets stunned for 6 minutes. 6 minutes is a lot of time to get a lot of damage in. I've never tried using sleep on it. Honestly, it's not a bad idea to have sleep, but I don't really have someone build up for that. Blemishine needs to get a bunch of hits in so that she can, like, you know, freaking put the guy to sleep. And even in sleep, only she's the one who can attack it. Besides maybe Arato? I think Arato can, but I didn't build her up. Yeah, basically I've been running like a squad that can just stun. So like if I can't do it in this next one that I'm about to do at the end of the stream, then I have forfeited that bounty, I guess. I don't know if there's any repercussions from failing a bounty or not. Didn't really mention any repercussions, so I'm just gonna assume there's none. Good for me. Honestly, I don't even know what like some of the goods even do. Like they're really good, but they sound like they're endgame stuff that I don't know if I really have to care about right now. Oh yeah, what's more that the food is not permanent, which sucks, but you know, they have to balance it somehow. Like they have to incentivize you to like take more time to like cook stuff, because before that I think it was 12 days and like in 12 days we can only do so much, you know. Now I'm already on my 13th day on my first playthrough. Yeah, and yeah, I'm kind of scared because they're sending those like bloody golems to my base now. Not the slow moving tanky as shit like golems, but more of the ones that reflect damage back at you. Those crystal golems, I fucking hate them. And they're coming. Holy shit, they're coming. I hate those motherfuckers. So I'm scared about that. I don't think I've ever really cleared a stage of that last time. But mainly because in the previous time there was a bug where healers could not heal people who were on ranged tiles. That's absolutely fucking dog shit. That's so dog shit. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't know if they fixed it here. Honestly, there's no reason for them to not do, because they've already gotten rid of some of the bugs. So I really hope they have that fixed now. I've not heard if anyone says that like that's fixed or not. In fact, people are actually getting through the golem shit because apparently people couldn't take damage on ranged tiles back then in the previous reclamation algorithm. Which I didn't have for some reason. I didn't have that bug. I want that bug. Bullshit. Yeah, it's really stupid. I don't get it. Maybe I will search up Reddit for it before I start thinking about putting like range of like DPS centered like range operators on the range tiles in the base. I could try it out for myself and go into a stage and just put a battlement up, put a range tile up, and try to heal myself and like see whether anything goes through. I could put arc on it and see if like can they heal arc or not. Yeah, I hope they fix that, because right now I have that stupid wave coming. Knowing that there's a save system, I don't know if I feel really bad if I have to reload the save, like I fail and reload the save, that kind of thing. Because the save is just like literally 3 days, which is not that bad. The only thing that's bad is if you are actually caught in an extremely tight spot where you have no resources in a sense. Like maybe you're like extremely fucked and there's no way you can gather enough resources in like 6 days. Like 6 acts to refurbish your base for the incoming like threat, that kind of thing, you know? But there are a lot of because right now, like when I was playing it, so far I've not let anyone come into my base. I've been quite lucky with like the enemies. The raids have been going into places where I can intercept them right outside my base in the open wide plains. And that has been actually pretty good for me. It's kind of tough. The DP is kind of tough, but you know, I feel the DP is always tough until you build a maze. So I didn't have anything built yet in the base camp, so that's intercepting was the best option I had, honestly. So I succeeded on those fronts. I succeeded in thwarting 2 raids, I think. I think 2 raids. Oh my god, I just realized I can't remember if I still haven't gotten a... You know, I think I've heard some horror story. I've seen some stuff where it's like, oh, there's this kind of raid, this kind of raid. I'm like, I'm so afraid of those kind of raids. Holy shit, they seem so crazy. You know, usually I'm so scared of like, oh, exploding slugs, the exploding slug raid. That's not fun. But there are ways to counter it. But this one is like, I don't know. They brought some of the monsters from like the Monster Hunter event to this, and it's really funny to see them. I was like, oh, it's you guys from the Monster Hunter event. And it's so fun. It's so funny to see them. We're almost done. Yeah, I'll color that part in after all. Oh shit. Right, I thought I'm on the topmost layer. I'm gonna have to recolor this anyway. Like, I was... Like, when I think about it now, like, I was thinking about it, like, a few days ago with Reclamation algorithm. Ray would have been extremely good if I had her for Reclamation algorithm, but... God, she would have been so good. She would have been so damn good. She would be so good. Holy crap, she would have been so good. But I didn't roll for her because I'm preparing myself for the Rainbow Six Siege gachas. I wish I had Ray. And I do have Ines as well. Ines is actually another unit that's like extremely good to have. I don't think we had Ines back then in the first Reclamation algorithm. She would be so broken, holy shit. She is so broken right now. I'm pretty sure she is broken as shit. Like, she's definitely like one of the units that's like a must have. I'm just really like I'm really grateful that I got Dorothy. I could have redeemed Ines, but instead I redeemed Chubai. But that's cause I prefer how Chubai looks. Honestly, that I love Chubai. I love Chubai. I've never regretted that decision. The only regret is like that Ines was the other one that I could choose to go for. But nah, whatever. It's fine. I should give Neural Alter the food that reduces her redeployment time. Then I would spam her against like all those fucking golems, those crystal golems, those crystal fucks. Cause like that's besides her and Suter, like those are the only two that I know that I can deal with them. I can't use people like Spec Alter because if she dies, then she's gonna turn into this thing that just does damage like every second to all the enemies in the AoE around her, which means that she's just gonna die. She's just gonna delete herself. And it's probably what she wants. I do have Swire Alter, but she attacks really fast and I don't think she can deal that much damage in the burst. If she does her thing where she throws all the coins, her knives, she's literally gonna kill herself with every hit of an enemy. So I hate these crystal golems a lot. I hate them with all my soul. I wish there was a good way to do it. I feel very afraid of, like, I can try to use Posiumka's drone like typewriter, but like it's not gonna be up forever. I can use her skill 2, that might be better. I don't know who else there might be that is good to use against them. I honestly have no idea. I could pick someone who attacks really slow, like Lava. I can use Lava to attack her, but the thing is that, oh shit, spit went into my mic. Kay's back?
Is it like, no?
No, wait. Oh wait, Kay, are you back?
Congrats on the clear?
Congrats on clear. Did you clear it? Shit, cleared it, right?
Unless like she just came in and like, ooh, looking good, and it goes back.
Just goes back. Yeah. Oh my god. Smack the bee. Smack her in the butt. Like she deserves. Give her a good spanking. Oh, you guys cleared. Yippee! Yay! Nice. Right before the reset. Holy shit. Butt clench. Otsu. Big Otsu on clearing before the reset. Holy shit. Nice. At least they got a book. That's good. We take everything. Oh, what's this? Oh shit. Right. Yeah. After I finish like flat coloring this, I'm gonna end stream. I'm just talking about Art Nights now. Right. Oh, she's all white now. What the hell? Okay, it's time to put color on her. She's a different race now. Actually is. Like, I think she's supposed to be a Heliodor. Heliodor. Right now she is not. A book run is better than nothing. Honestly, yeah, that's right. Like, don't forget about book runs. Then you can run M3S prop with a static. Oh yeah. M3S. Oh my god. You were there, K. You were there when Mince cleared M3S. No, wasn't that a fight? Wowee. Hope you're prepared for M3S. Woo! Honestly, like, I'm not playing Savage, but like, M3S looks fun. But maybe that's cause like, the guy looks like he's having fun wrestling and stuff, and I'm just like, yeah. Wrestling. Yeah, also I picked the skin color for Misha and now she looks like a naked cat. Gomena, sorry. Hold on, let me just adjust it. Cleared it today with different friends. Oh wait, you cleared M3S? Oh! He's a pain. Oh, you cleared it. Nice. Congrats on clearing it today. Wait, why does today feel like a Sunday for all of a sudden? What the fuck? I don't know. Congrats on clearing M3S. Yippee! Yeah, he's paying. Like, I think Minz was saying that like she was having mana problems, like healing stuff. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm turning her so naked. Holy shit. Oh lord. Oh lordly Taylor. I don't know how to do this. Choto. Misha, help. Okay, this is how her skin color looks like. She's more... Okay, I need to imagine like a lion kind of like thing. I am a crappy healer. No, okay. It's okay. You didn't die, right? You didn't die. A live healer is a good healer. I think you haven't put the fur on the chest. Yeah, I haven't put the fur on the chest and like everywhere else. So like, there's a bunch of stuff that I have not done yet in terms of line art. It's just that I wanted to do some flats because like I want to keep this a little bit more interesting. If not, I've been like lining for like so long. Oh, you did? I mean, everyone dies a savage, right? Can't find anyone with like a no death run like savage, right? No way. No waying. She looks like a weird elf here now. I don't know about this. Maybe me picking like Misha's color to be a little slightly more skin color, like closer to skin color is a little... It's big boo-boo, big error on my part. That could be why Misha looks a little strange. Yeah, that she looks really like extremely naked without the fur around her, right? Yeah, it's true, it's true. I need to like paint that in as well. I don't know. I'm just trying to find a color to just work with and just like stop there. Okay. I think this a little bit more to like the greenish side, such that it doesn't look like it's like, you know, blood pump skin color. Is a little bit better. Slightly better. Erg. Yeah, so base color wise, she should be fine. Hi. I think she's supposed to be quite warm colored though. Alright, okay, let me do something first. If I just... No, I can't do that here. I am missing this one other thing, which is her nose. I forgot her nose. I'll just draw it on the same layer. Misha's nose is about this color. Hopefully this makes it better. Itty bitty nose, yeah. I think the nose that it shows on Misha is like slightly smaller than like other Hrothgar noses. Okay. It does make it slightly better. She does look like one of those like this does look like very furry art, but I need more fur. I need more fur. But as of right now, I'm gonna clock out. It is 12. It is time to clock out. So tomorrow Mince is gonna be doing reclear, so I'm not streaming tomorrow. Wednesday I might stream. She said, I mean, I asked her and she's about like Monster Hunter World, and she said, like Mince said, like maybe Wednesday. So like maybe, I don't know if we'll be back there. Man, I have not gone back to Monster Hunter Stories as well. Boy. But maybe around this hype time with Monster Hunter, we should play Monster Hunter World, get back into it. We did leave on like a kind of a little bit of a cliffhanger. We do have to like farm a little bit for Mince. And then we have like 2 other monsters before fighting Nergigante. I would say we can fight Nergigante, but I do kind of want the experience of like fighting these 2 monsters first, namely Uragan and Lavasioth. Just those 2, and then we'll be fighting Nergigante. So we might not be fighting Nergigante on this Wednesday stream, but it might be another stream, because this Wednesday stream is probably just gonna be a recap kind of thing. Min's getting used to the charge blade, I'm getting used to like whatever I'm playing, I'm not sure. We're gonna be fighting Odogaron, which is gonna be a very difficult fight to get back into, honestly. We'll see how. Okay, yeah, so next stream is tentatively Wednesday with Monster Hunter World with Mince. Tentatively we're back at it. I don't know how tired Mince would be after the reclears though, honestly. If Mince needs to take a break, then I'll let her take a break. It's okay. Thumbs up. Thanks so much for coming, guys. Thanks so much for coming, Kay. Otsu on the reclears. We're gonna start another week tomorrow for the reset. Yippee! Oh man, is it the 5th week? 5th or 4th? 5th is the 5th week, I think. All right. Yeah, we're not gonna get our weapons yet. Good night. Have a good night, everyone. Gamba for the rest of the week. Goodbye.